little newer to comedy. I've seen him a couple times. I'm happy to see him again. And I'm pretty sure a few of you guys are his friends. So put your hands together and show a lot of love for Sam Hess.
You know, it's nice to be able to enjoy some comedy when the world's going to shit. These politicians, these billionaires, they're causing wars, they're causing hunger, and the biggest sin of all, they're causing high gas prices. So, in order to pay those high gas prices, I've done a side gig. I tutor university students. And I feel for that last guy who was a teacher. Because teaching Gen Z kids, that's not easy. I'm teaching this one kid and he doesn't work very hard, he doesn't study, nothing like that. And I was teaching him some stats concepts, standard deviation the other day, and he's like, bro, this is low-key fire, man. And I'm thinking to myself, this kid is failing. The only thing that's fire is his parents' tuition money. So, my friends recently got married, and they're a really nice couple, so I'm really happy for them. But they decided not to do the whole honeymoon thing. They're like, you know, I want to save some money. And it makes me really sad because they're a really good couple, and I thought maybe I could fund their honeymoon. So I checked my bank account, and I have $312 in it. I'm like, where can I send my really good friends, you know? And I thought to myself, and I thought of this exotic, kind of mysterious location that I could afford it. So I was going to send them on an all-expenses-paid trip to Edmonton. And you know, Edmonton's nice. You got some colors, you got some sights, you got some dark gray, some light gray. You know, sometimes you'll see some medium gray. My favorite store to shop at is called Decathlon. I don't know if any of you have ever been. That's a nice store. They put their equipment by like level of expertise. So you got your beginner skis, your intermediate skis, your advanced skis. But the weird thing is they do that for shorts as well. And I have this irrational fear now that I'm going to go to the checkout and the cashier is going to look at me and be like, those are intermediate shorts. Like, I'm seeing your legs, man. You need beginner shorts. I don't want you getting hurt out there, buddy. After one of my shows, a girl came up to me and she was just like, you have the energy of a Honda Civic driver. And I don't have anywhere to go with this. It just hurt my feelings. And the worst part is she was right. I was watching this documentary the other day. It was about the dangers of AI. And in the documentary, some guy was using AI to help his 8-year-old kid with homework. And he somehow got convinced that he discovered a new type of math. like the AI was like, you discovered new math, you gotta tell everyone. So he messages all his friends, everyone on LinkedIn, he calls up the FBI. He's like, I found something incredible, a new type of math. And if you look at this guy, he just looked like some dude who crawled out of a cave. I think the only thing this guy's discovering is like a 3-month-old donut under his sofa. Speaking of AI, if you type in erectile dysfunction in Google, sometimes a picture of Ed Sheeran comes up. So that's for when your third leg don't work like it used to before. And I don't have erectile dysfunction. I saw someone else look that up. So my girlfriend is performing tonight after me. I'm really excited for that. She's an optometrist and she works at Costco. At night she kind of tosses and turns a lot, so I came up with this nice nickname for her. She's my Costco rotisserie chicken. But she absolutely hates that nickname. And she hates it because she doesn't want to, like, she's like, I'm not $8, come on. And the other night, I regret this, but I looked her in the eyes and I said, honey, you're not $8, you're $7.99. Thank you, everyone. Have a good night.
You can take that. Oh, you want to give it to me?
You want it back?
Yeah, see if you throw it like a gun. Oh, that's actually good. Oh, okay. All right. We're going to keep the show going. This next comic, also very lovely to see her all the time. She's brought a lot of friends too. Very nice for her. Put your hands together for the very funny Anna Lin.
Does anyone else ever look at your expired A&W coupons and think of your own unused potential? I was told I give off the energy of someone who has 0 unread emails. Well, it's true. I even check the spam folders. Well, listen, I don't have control over the state of the economy, but I do have control over my Gmail inbox. I was getting a lot of emails from Dropbox saying that they need more space. But has Dropbox considered that maybe I need more space? It used to be for one project in grade 11. Leave me alone. So tonight's pretty special. You guys saw my boyfriend perform. This is our first show where both of us are performing. Thank you. You guys laughed way too hard at that Honda Civic joke. I don't even know what you're talking about, honestly. Yeah, so I'm not good with plants. They all just get moldy and die. And I even tried growing lion's mane mushrooms once from a kit that you can buy. And the lion's mane never grew, but some green mold did. So even my fungi get moldy. I was telling my boyfriend about this. I'm like, yeah, I've got a brown thumb, nothing grows. And he's like, it's okay, I've got a brown thumb. I was telling my boyfriend Sam here that I gained some weight recently. And he said, well, you did say you're the happiest you've ever been, so some of that weight is probably just your happiness. I mean, that adds up. Well, I sure prefer that over my mom's friend, who within 5 seconds of meeting me said, oh, she doesn't look as fat as her pictures. Right? Like, Asian aunties have no chill. So my mom tried to soften the blow. She's like, no, in Chinese culture, having big cheeks is good luck. So turns out I'm not fat, I'm lucky and hoarding happiness. So I'm an optometrist, and there's been a trend lately where I've been getting a lot of compliments on my looks, which is nice. But there's unfortunately this other trend where these patients all seem to have the worst vision, which was less fun. But turns out at least rose-tinted glasses are real. They're just called cataracts. You know, it sucks being an optometrist with stress-related irritable bowel syndrome. All day long I'm asking 1 or 2, but turns out the answer is always 2. One night I had a show like this and I wanted to pay for all my friends' drinks. It wasn't here, don't worry. And so I asked the bartender for the bills for 3 tables for all my friends. And I didn't realize till later, but he only gave me the bills for the Asian friends. I had some white friends off on the end that had to end up paying their own bill by the time I found this out. I was kind of annoyed at the time. I was like, is this guy racist or what? Like, I can't have white friends? But then I thought about it and I was like, you know what, my white friends do have better jobs. So I think he was just accounting for the bamboo ceiling. So recently this weekend we flew to Seattle. And we flew with WestJet, also known as WorstJet. And, well, hey, don't ooh me, everyone knows it's true. And so as an ultra basic fare enjoyer, there's nothing quite like airfare to remind you of class consciousness. Like, why is there also always a screaming baby? Like, there's always a screaming baby. Like, what event is so important that you need to bring this squirming mess? And I figured out it's by design. Did you know that kids under 2 actually fly for free? And this is just so airplane companies can make sure you fly instead of driving in your car to save money. But there's also the financial incentive. I mean, like a screaming baby, that's the ultimate incentive for you to upgrade to business class. So the screaming baby, that's actually a marketing specialist. So the airport experience at Seattle was weird. It was the first time where we had to take a shuttle bus from the gate to get on the plane. But the problem is that the bottom 99% still has to feel bad about themselves. So they, like the shareholders were like, how can we make sure these business class passengers are perceiving the value? Like we've got to board them in strict zones. We got to start with the richest important boy and go all the way down to the dirtiest filthy peasant. And as the dirty filthy peasant, I just found it interesting that all of this was just to get on the same plane, or on the same bus. We're all standing shoulder to shoulder. Okay, you guys do not like that one. It is my last joke, so thank you and have a good night.
Anna Lin, everybody, Anna Lin. Man, I don't know if you're listening, both the boyfriend and the girl, but they have the sweetest